What's up, Tycoon? Super excited for today's video. We're going to take a look at OXY. This is Oxy, Occidental Petroleum Corp. This is an energy stock, okay? Energy has been killing it. Especially while the market has been going down, okay? If you look here, it had lows of 31. We came up to 43. This is the 20-day 1-hour chart. The reason I'm showing you this is we have earnings at the end of the week, okay? And they report earnings after market central time on the 24th, and then their earnings call is the 25th, at market open time, okay? 9 a.m. or I'm sorry, that says 12 p.m. Central time right there. But yeah, so I mean, it's got earnings coming up. All right. We're looking at we have the 50 SMA in yellow, the red is the 100 SMA, and this one is the 200 SMA. And we have the volume profile on the right here. Okay. And this basically lets you see the volume based on the price levels. All right. Whereas these show you the volume by time. Okay. By time of day, right? You can see the volume according to here. And on here on this, using this study, you can see the volume related to the price. Okay. So one thing that I like about it, right, that's looking good in my opinion so far, is we gapped up on earnings, or not even earnings yet, but I was saying in the Discord the whole time, okay. And if you guys want to join the Discord real quick, the link to join is in the description below. Use code Zachly, like the channel name ZachlyTrades. This is what you'll get. Okay. You'll get a bunch of analysis. I'm posting OXY analysis in the Discord. I'm posting /ES. This is, the overall market as a whole. I'm posting my videos in here, and it's not just my analysis. Okay. There's other members in here as well. Ron Reed. You get the analysis from all the admins. Okay. So let's go ahead and jump right back into it. And, we gapped up. All right. Pre-market today. A lot due in fact of the whole Russia, Putin, Ukraine situation. And this is this has the potential to tighten oil prices, right? And tighten the supply of oil. But the demand is not going to go anywhere, right? So, when you have a decrease of supply and demand is staying the same, this, should, from an economic standpoint, cause the price to rally and continue upward. All right. So what we're seeing is, we gapped up there, like I showed you guys. And right now what's happening is it came down to this gap, but it's recovering. Okay. So that's what we want to see. And it's going to be really interesting to see what this candlestick closes on, right? Because this is technically the second most bullish candlestick there is, right? If we go ahead and look, let's go to some trading 101 tab in the Discord. Okay. And you can see here the multiple candle pattern. The second most bullish is this, little pin candle right here. So, just kind of interesting to see what's going to happen. That candle isn't confirmed yet. We have to wait for it to close. All right. So I want you guys to look at OXY this week for some day trade opportunities. Okay. Now, none of this is financial advice. I'm not going to tell you guys, what to buy in or where, and things like that, but just pay attention to it. Okay. If we zoom back out, let's zoom back out a little bit and let's look at this volume profile chart. All right. We can see below this red line, the volume is very, very high, right? But in these levels where we have that gap, okay, volume is not that high. Once we get to this level right here, 41 to, about 41.50, that's where most of the volume is, relative to where the price is currently. So if we see a lot of more volume today and we see a lot more buyers stepping in, that's going to result in the price climbing higher. All right. And, with earnings coming up, this thing could run up all the way up to 43. So, what I would do, what we're looking at and what I'm looking at today and getting into, if this bullishness continues, right, you have to wait for confirmation, and, use your risk management strategies, but, they're pretty cheap. You can get the February 25th for this Friday. You can get the 41 calls, right? Those are like $90, $95, or you can get the 42 calls, right? Now the open interest on these isn't too much, right? It's 1,000, 2,000, 2,400. And this basically lets you know like how many of these contracts are currently open in the market, right? And so there's 2,000 at the 42 strike, there's 2,400 at the 43 strike, right? So based off, open interest, you could say that, all right, hey, well, there's a high potential that people are wanting to get into this one. The main thing I want you to look at is the prices. There's 1,000 of these at, about 90 something dollars a piece. And then there's, almost 2,500 of these at half the price, right? So that's kind of the reason you see double the volume, is because it's half the price, right? So you can buy one contract for the 41 strike expire February 25th for, $95, or you can buy two of the 243 strike contracts for, $90, right? So that's kind of, how I would look at it. But, as far as like the one that I like the most, honestly, is probably like the 42. I think that those, if Oxy starts running, I think that those are going to see the most volume today. And volume and volatility plays a big part in gaining, gaining profits, okay, and getting some gains on your options trades. So definitely look at Oxy today. And if you don't like it, right, if we get rejected at this level and we're not able to go any higher, then you can short it, okay? And you can get some puts and you can play the puts, all right? And you can see if we're going to come back down and fill this gap, because these gaps tend to fill about 90 to 95% of the time. It's just a matter of when. You can't really predict exactly when they're going to fill, but if you have them charted up and you're prepared for them, you can watch to see, okay, well, is this upward momentum continuing and are we still in the uptrend? Or, are all of those buyers absent from the market now and we're going to pull back and fill the gap? So that's my, stock, top stock pick that I'm looking at for some day trades this week or some swing trades. It's got earnings coming up. Oil's been crushing it. If the stock may react really well if they are projecting, really good guidance, okay, on their earnings. If they're saying, hey, well, we had a really good, Q4, or, we're expecting Q1 to be really, really well, and Q2, possibly even Q3, Q4, right? Maybe some investors would like that. They look at that and they say, okay, well, we're going to go ahead and put our money in OXY, because their guidance is really well. And there's so much market fear and FUD, fear, uncertainty, and doubt currently, that, people are looking for a safe place to put their money. But the thing is I don't want you to put all your money in oil forever, because eventually this market cycle will end. Most likely, probably, I think oil has a possibility to run all the way through summer. And after summer, it's going to be real interesting to see where inflation is at. It's going to be interesting to see what the Russia-Ukraine situation is, if the US is involved and things like that. So, thank you guys for watching this video. Join the Discord, trade with us. Okay. We're posting 100% plays that you guys can follow every single week. Right now, not everything is a winner, but we all use risk management, and we were able to help one of our members, one of the newest members that joined. His profit loss on the year to date, but before joining, was like negative 30K. Right, he was down 30,000 in his account. He's been in the Discord for about a month or two, and he is currently up a few thousand now profit loss year to date. So he went from being down 30,000, to in the green a couple thousand overall on his account. So if your account is down really bad and you need some help, join the Discord. All right. We have one-on-one coaching sessions. You can always get a session with me. There's 3 other admins in there that really taught me a lot, that really helped me a lot and help me grow in my trading journey, over the years. And we've been trading for years. Okay, so it's not like we just started and I just came out of nowhere and made a YouTube channel. Spend a lot of time practicing, learning, losing money, making money, and figuring out what really works for me. And just trying to bring all of that chart experience and chart time to you guys on the YouTube. So yeah, thank you guys.